Okay, again, hello everybody. Now, what we are going to do today is we will have a role playing. Okay, so I will share my screen. Okay, now for today's activity, I asked you last meeting that we will have a role play, and this basically will improve your communication skills. And also last meeting or from the previous meeting, we talked about making conversation going, and we also talk about making questions. So what we are going to do today is we will have a role playing and we would apply those skills here, okay? So I already asked you to choose your topic. Monica and Billy has already their topic, and Patrick and Monica has already their topic too. Now, what you're going to do is you will talk about that topic, or you will have a conversation. Okay, are we clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now let's proceed. Let's start with Roth and Billy first. So they choose, okay, the New Year in Cambodia. I cannot pronounce the first word, but the New Year in Cambodia. But first, Roth, can you tell me what is Khmer New Year in Cambodia?
Like Khmer New Year, like Khmer, the word Khmer is like Cambodia, but we call Khmer. Khmer is Cambodia.
Okay. And Billy, why did you choose this topic?
Because next month we will celebrate this.
Okay, so you will celebrate this in your country. So, okay, let's begin with the conversation. Let's start. Roth and Billy, go ahead.
Hello, Rod. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well. And you, how was your day?
Yes, it was pretty good. Oh, Rod, do you remember next month what will happen?
Next month, let me think.
Really? You forget our national festival?
Oh yes, we have Khmer New Year on April. I'm so excited. So what are you going to do on your holiday?
Yes, of course. I already has planned to go out with my friend. Last 2 years, the government didn't allow us during the Khmer New Years because of the pandemic. And how about you? Do you have plan to go anywhere, somewhere?
I don't know yet, but of course I will go to visit my hometown. And therefore, we have 3 special days, right?
Yes, absolutely. We have 3 days of Khmer New Year. Do you remember the meaning of this day? What people will doing during this day?
Why not? As a Cambodian, I have to know it and I never forgot it. The first day of Khmer New Year, we call Moha Sankran, that people will clean their houses and illuminate them with candle. And the next day, called Virya Vanavan. It is difficult to pronounce for others, but it is a time to think of the less fortunate. People offer charity by helping the poor and homeless, and family may go to monasteries. And do you know the meaning of the last day?
Sure. On the 3rd day of Khmer New Year celebrates Buddhist wash and clean statues of Lord Buddha with sand water. This clean is done to ensure that Cambodia will receive all water it needs to coming year. Other tradition is that children was but their parents and grandparents to return for blessing and good advice for future.
And have you ever bathed your parent or your family?
Yes, I have. I was doing it every year, and also I invite all either in my village to join together. After that, we play traditional game. Oh, by the way, what do you do in your hometown?
For me, I have no friend there, but I always cook food for my parents to go to pagoda. And in the evening, sometimes or some year, I have a small party with my family. And this year, I wish to go to the beach with them.
That sounds great. I hope you can go there.
Yes, thank you. Moreover, if you have free time, you can come with me if you want.
Yes, that's interesting.
Yes, and thank
Yes,
you. See
thank
you.
you.
That's
Sorry, I'm on mute. Yes, very good, Roth and Philly. Okay, I can see that you are the conversation is very informative. It is well researched. Do you really know about this New Year? Are you usually doing this during the New Year in Cambodia?
Yes.
Taking baths and cooking and all that?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. So it's very interesting. It's a very interesting topic. It's about the New Year in Cambodia, and it's also new to us, right, Monica and Patrick? Yes. So I think
Yes,
Monica
teacher.
and Patrick, they are already ready. So let me remove you in pin. Okay. Now let's proceed to the conversation of Monica and Patrick. Are you both ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So for Patrick and Monica's topic, they choose political situation in Myanmar. Now, I would like to ask Patrick, why did you choose this topic?
Yeah, when I thought for this conversation, I got the idea about our country situation. That's why.
Ah, okay.
Because
So continue.
yes, because of the whole country is like the very broke,
Mhm.
especially in like the how can I say, it's like the military under the control of the military. That's why
Yes.
most of
Okay.
the people are struggling and suffering their self.
Okay. Thank you very much, Patrick. Monica, how about you? Are you comfortable talking about this topic? Are you comfortable with this topic, Monica?
Yes, teacher, I'm comfortable.
Okay. So are you now ready, Patrick and Monica?
Yes.
teacher.
Okay. So you may now proceed.
Hi, Monica.
Hello, Patrick.
How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you. How about you?
Yes, I'm great too. I want to ask you that I have the information from Julia. She said you are living currently in Michina, isn't it?
Yes, I've moved up since February.
So how about the situation there?
Situation is not comfortable for me because of in my place is the red zones. That's why I be careful myself. That's why.
Yeah. By the way, what do you do in the Michina?
My mission is first I'm looking for my own weaver and I teaching young people. By the way, I want to talk about some problem in my place. I didn't have the hand weaver challenge. What I have seen them, I was shocked. The challenge
I think the challenge is the this time is the stay in the school, but they didn't go to school. Finally, I know that the involvement the CDM. The CDM is the social civil disobedience movement. Like that sometimes they say they don't want to learn the how I can say like the control the military education. They don't want to learn. They say.
Oh, that's great. Good to hear that. You know that I agree with them that because of I'm also one of the CDM student, and I don't want to study from their education. So we need to be strong and unity. That is a good citizenship for me, I think.
Yes, I'm proud of you, but I think this is the another way is not good for the other side because I think they are still young and they should be study their education and their future.
So what are you teaching to the young people, and also what do you want to do for them, and how can you help them?
Yes, I teach the gender equality and my like marketing skill. Like I want to give the good opportunity for youth people. But sometimes we can have the youth people because of the first time I saw the hand weaver, the children. At least we can buy, we can have, if we bought their handmakes, the weavings, it is how we can have their difficulty and they have also a good income, their family.
So when you were going to the missionaries and nothing happened on the highway?
Not yes, fine, but I was worried in this journey because of not safety for the traveler. How about you when you go back your hometown?
Yes, when I went to my hometowns and nothing happened on the highway, but when I went back to the Yangon, that the time of wars happened. That's why we stopped around 30 minutes on the highway.
Oh. Patrick, how do you think how can we through in difficult situation? Like how can we pass a good like what I mean is the how to be good building our daily life in these difficult situations?
Yeah, I think that I recommend to you that the first thing is we need to stay safe, and during the COVID-19 situation and the political situation, because of that, I think this is not so easy to finish. The civil war, that is why that is just imagine yourself. It is affected the whole country, so that the people also who those are suffering from the effect of the war, not just we are. Most of people are forgetting relax for their self and how to be careful themselves. That is why anyone doesn't want the civil war. If you have some stress, just relax and take a good time to reflect.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. We must take good rest and refresh on ourselves.
Yes, Monica, our conversation is too long. That is why shall we stop our conversation in here?
Yes, Patrick, thank you so much. You are invited.
Thank you to Monica.
Are you done?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Yes, your conversation is really too long, but yeah, it's great. It's really informative. Is your conversation based on a true experience, a real experience? What happened in the highway, in the Michina? Are those all true?
Yes, that is my experience because of the last year in December when I went to my hometown. The time that on the highway was happening the war.
So it's like a lot. There's a lot of soldiers in the highway.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
okay. A lot of police and all that in the highway. So they're controlling the people, the entrance and the exit of people in the place. So anyway, very good, Monica and Patrick. Very good, Ross and Philly. Your conversation are both informative. I really love it. Okay, it is well researched. You're really prepared for this role playing, and and yes, I think you really applied what we discussed last meeting about making conversation going. You ask many questions. You ask questions, and those questions are all correct. So you ask the right question. So that's also great. So maybe next meeting we will discuss how to answer those questions. Okay, how to answer those questions. It's very important. Not just it's not just important that we make proper question, but it's also important how are we going to answer those questions. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah, so all in all, good job, everybody. So yeah, thank you very much. So before that, let's have a break first, 15-minute break, and then be back after 15 minutes. And then after that, we will proceed with a reading activity. Okay?
Yes.
So that's
you,
all.
teacher.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Yes, see you.
Yes. Stop recording.